Alright guys, so I have a piece of spare plywood. So what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna make our distribution block off of this. So you can see I have the fuse holders that were for the amps, and then I also have the spare fuse holder that I took out the amp. Took the fuse out, the inline fuse, I took that out. So since the fuse isn't in there, these two bolts here, they're isolated because they're in a plastic shell. There's nothing that connects them without the fuse. So what I'm gonna do is this is gonna be our positive side, this is gonna be our negative side there. So what I'm gonna do is just have them in line like this, how they are now, have our positive coming in from the battery, and then have positive coming out again, going to the, so it's gonna be one wire going in, two coming out, one for there, one for here. And for our ground wire, it's just gonna follow the same trail and follow these power wires to each individual amp. So we're gonna have one ground coming in and two grounds going out, and then two powers coming out going to the amp. So that's how we're gonna set it up. We're gonna have this drilled down to the plywood. Alright guys, so update so far. So I have these wing nuts on this connection, or the actual like bus where the connection are gonna be split. And I already have one of the amp fuses mounted. It's not mounted all the way, as you can see. It's missing a screw there. I haven't drilled a hole for that one. The drill actually went dead on me, the battery powered one, so we're switching to this guy here, which I'm charging the battery now, so I'm probably gonna switch back to that other one. I don't like this one much. And then we have these covers here, which I like the covers. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them clear. I might just paint them black, just throw a light coat of black paint over them just to mask them off a little bit to make it look official. And then I just have to mount this one here and we'll be done. Yeah, just that one left, and then we'll be done with this. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my little jigsaw and cut out a perfect square around these guys. Alright guys, so everything is drilled and everything's set up. We just gotta wire everything. We have our 8 gauge ground, 8 gauge positive, and then we have our 4 gauge, which was previously used to go to the fuses. So we're just gonna reuse this, and this is gonna be our positive end, and then I gotta go find one for the negative. So we're gonna hook these up. Alright guys, you can see how far along it's coming. You can see we have the power wires running from the bus here. But we have an issue. This little shield here will not fit. And it's because of these little side parts here. So we're just gonna... I'm not sure if I want to use angle grinder on them or the Dremel. I might just use a solder nine and just melt them away. This is the actual distribution board that we just made. So we have our power coming in from this cable here. It's being split at this nut here, and it's going to 1 amp, going to the fuse. This one's coming out the distribution, going into 1 fuse, and going out to the amp. So, and then we have our ground cable, which is just gonna have 2 additional 4 gauges coming out. This is a 4 gauge, and it's gonna have 2 additional 8 gauges coming out. from this, and we're going to use your ring terminals to terminate that to this. So you can see here, excuse these wires here, I'm actually in the middle of cable managing this truck and cleaning it out, so excuse all this. But you can see here we have our positive cable running from this end here. That way when we put the subwoofers back in, we can just feed these all out through one side and have it go down the middle. And the amp power terminal is actually facing this side, so it makes sense to run the wires up that way. That way we don't have to run them up this way and make a sharp 90-degree turn on them. So we have that hooked up. I just have to figure out a way to bolt it down, which I'm probably just going to give like a rib nut gun or something. That way I can just put nuts inside of here, inside of the actual sheet metal of the car, and I can use bolts. That way I can take this out anytime I want to. That's that for this video. Thanks for watching. If you like this product, try it down below. Let me know how it went for you. You don't have to use the same fuse box that I use. Just use something different if you want. And write down in the comment, send me pictures, DM me, whatever, and tell me how it came out. How do you like the project and everything. So make sure you hit the bell notification, subscribe to my channel. You get new notifications every time I post a video, which is rarely right now, so won't happen too often. I do have a stockpile of videos that I haven't edited yet, so thanks for watching. Comment down below if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, dislike button if you don't. So thanks for watching. Bye guys.